Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my exact process on how I find niches to create t-shirts in for print on demand. Now, if there was any one piece of advice that I could give you if you were getting into the print on demand business, is that you need to know how to find profitable niches. Over the last couple of years, when you look up what are the best online businesses to start, print on demand has started to work its way up in the ranks on these lists. Now, I've personally been doing this business for just about 10 years now, so I've seen how good this business can really be. However, as print on demand has gotten more popular, the bigger, more commonly known niches have all started to fill up. So by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to find the profitable niches that are actually worth your time to create designs in, so they actually sell for your print on demand business. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in this tutorial. Before we switch over to the computer, there is one really big piece of information that you need to know for the rest of this to make sense. Now, what this is over the years that I've been selling print on demand, the two overall niches that have sold the best are occupations and hobbies. This I am saying just quickly in passing here, but this is a massive golden nugget for all of you out there with print on demand businesses. Now, the beauty of these two niches is that you can take occupations or you can take hobbies and you can break both of those down into thousands or really even tens of thousands of profitable niches. So this brings us into the first tool that we're going to use to help in this process. So switching over to the computer, this is the first tool. It is called ChatGPT. I'll put a link to it down in the description. This is a totally free artificial intelligence tool. So the way that we use this in this process is as our initial brainstorming phase. So what we're going to do is you can type in any number here. What I recommend just to give you the best ideas is 50, and then type in either occupations or hobbies. We'll use hobbies. So 50 hobbies, just press enter and give that a search. Okay, and then as you can see, just like that, it writes out a really clean list that we can get ideas from. What I would recommend doing just to get even more unique results than everyone else is typing in an adjective. So 50 outdoor hobbies. Give that a search. This is going to give you a new list with all hobbies that are specifically done outdoors. Now, the more creative you can get with your adjective here, so indoor, outdoors, introverted, extroverted, men's, women's, get as creative as you can with this, and that way you are going to get unique results that other people haven't stumbled across yet. Now, having a list like this is already going to put you ahead of most print on demand sellers because the vast majority of people are just coming up with ideas themselves, or they're going over to Google and they're searching what are the best print on demand niches to sell t-shirts in. All of those generic lists out there are what most people are competing in. So having these creative ideas of different hobbies and occupations is already putting you a few steps ahead of everyone else. However, from experience, if you take this one step further, this is where you're going to find all of those golden niches. So essentially what we need to do in this next step is we need to take these different ideas that we've come up with and break them down to see what are different sub niches within them that other people haven't come up with yet. The name of the game in print on demand now is to fill the sub niches that other people haven't found yet. These big print on demand marketplaces, Amazon, Redbubble, TeePublic, they love it when you're the first one to upload a t-shirt design in a niche that people are searching for, but no one else has uploaded designs in yet. So that is going to be our next step in this process, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so what we need to do is scroll through this list that we've got here, and if you don't find anything that's really jumping out at you, you can even just type in 50 more, and it'll keep writing this list out for you. But we could really go through these one by one. What I recommend doing for you is to see if you can find one that you are somewhat interested in or passionate about. It's just going to make this process a lot more fun for you. But once you find one that you want to use, okay, let's use cycling here. Just go ahead and select the whole thing, right click and copy it. And now we're going to take this into another tool that will break down this niche of cycling into all of the profitable print on demand niches that other people haven't created designs in yet. So I'm going to go in another tab here over to a tool called Merch Informer. This is a tool that I've been using for several years now, and one of their features does exactly what we need here. Now, in a second here, I'll go ahead and get logged into my account and show you exactly how to do this. But first, I want to be really transparent. This is a paid tool. They offer both monthly and yearly plans. But the two plans they offer are newbie and professional. For the vast majority of you guys out there, the newbie plan is all you need. Now, two important things to know here is that they have a 3-day free trial. So for this tutorial and for the next couple of days, you can do a free trial and do all of this for free. But secondly, I do have a personal coupon code from them for 20% off. It works on any plan and it is for a lifetime. So I will put a link to that down in the description if you do want to sign up for Merch Informer. Okay, so with that out of the way, I'll go ahead and get logged into my account and show you how to do this. Okay, so once you get logged in, all of these on the left side open up into additional features. You can use a lot of these throughout your entire print on demand process. However, the tool that we are looking for right now is called the Keyword Finder tool. It's within the Keyword Research tab. So let's click on Keyword Finder. And all we have to do is paste what we had copied from our ChatGPT list, which was cycling. So I'm just going to right click and I'm going to paste and we're going to click search. Okay, so just in a second here, it's already giving us results. The very first thing I would do is come over to 10 and switch that to 100. This will allow us to keep scrolling all the way down. It makes this a lot more efficient. But what this has just done for us is taken the entire niche of cycling and broke it down into all of these sub niches that people are searching for within it. So all we have to do is scroll through here and see if we can find anything that makes sense to create designs about. Now, some of these are just things that people are searching for, like different brands of cycling products, but others are actual sub niches or specific things within cycling that people are searching for. So for example, the very first thing that I've come across here is adventure cycling. 1,500 people a month are searching for that on Amazon. And if we click this little button right here, which is the details icon, this is quickly going to bring up the competition score. What this is giving us is a letter grade. So just like in school, you get an A if you did really well, you get an F if you failed, and all the letters in between depending on how good you did. So what this is telling us is this is an A-rated niche. Typically, when you are just brainstorming ideas to create t-shirts about, it's very hard to come up with niches on your own that other people haven't thought of themselves. Well, what this has just shown us in the matter of seconds here is that adventure cycling is a profitable niche that's estimated to have about 45 sales per month that not many other people are selling in. Now, just to prove this, if we go over to Amazon and you type in adventure cycling t-shirt, give that a search, you can actually see the results for yourself. Just to confirm this, you can see that there are a couple designs here and they have reviews, which means that they are actively selling, but these really aren't great designs yet. None of these are really speaking to adventure cycling. They are more or less just mountain biking or cycling designs in general. So you can see that there are very few, if any, direct matches of adventure cycling t-shirts when people are searching for them. Now, the other thing that I can immediately see here is that in this niche, a lot of these are just graphic designs, which leaves the door wide open for us to put in text designs that speak directly to people's emotions about adventure cycling. So there is a lot of opportunity here, and I'll actually expand on that in a second here just so that makes more sense, and you can see how to create designs that are actually going to sell once you find all of these sub niches. So let's go ahead and come back over to the keyword finder here. Let's X out of these results. So let's go ahead and search some of these and see if we can find some more A-rated niches. So adventure cycling, that is a great one. Aero bar cycling, that's just a type of handlebar. Alabama cycling, let's go ahead and give that one a search. That's another A-rated niche, not many people competing there, and an estimated 140 sales per month. So there's two profitable niches right off the bat that not many other people are competing in. As you can see, we are only in the A's here. This is alphabetical order. So you want to go through this entire list and try to find all of the A-rated competition score niches you can. Let's just find one more while we're doing this live. Okay, Bigfoot cycling, 2,000 people per month are searching for it. Let's see what rating that has. Okay, that's another A rating. As you can see, this is just such an effective way to do this, and an estimated 38 sales per month. Okay, so we have three niches that we just found that we can go into: Bigfoot cycling, Alabama cycling, and adventure cycling. So as far as finding profitable t-shirt niches, this is the process to do it. I feel like you guys are well equipped now that you know this process to go do this yourself and find a bunch of niches, but I just want to try to cram as much value into this video. I want to do one more little section here on what kind of designs to create once you find all of these niches that are actually going to sell in those niches. So there's one really good tip that I can give you when it comes to creating your designs. And first, let's go back over to Amazon so this makes sense. So as I was saying before, a lot of these designs are just graphic based, or if you were going to the text ones, they don't really relate to adventure cycling, which is what people are specifically searching for. So if we can create a design that speaks directly to people who are searching for adventure cycling, or whatever these other ones are, Bigfoot cycling, Alabama cycling, we are going to be the t-shirt design that resonates with the buyer the most because we're the only one that directly matches what they searched. So something that not many print-on-demand sellers know, and very few other print-on-demand sellers are actually sharing, is that there are proven best-selling phrases that you can use for just about any niche that you find, and you can customize these phrases by adding in what is that sub-niche that you just found. So the way to find these is to go through all of your sales data on your print-on-demand marketplaces and look to see if you can find any trends of phrases or very similar phrases in different niches that are selling better than the others. Those are going to be your best-selling phrases, and see if you can customize those into all of these other niches that you're finding. Now, for those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, you probably saw that a couple videos ago, I talked about this same concept. But the feedback that I got from you guys is that you don't have enough sales data to go through to find what are these best-selling phrases. So for those of you guys, I've put together a list of 10 of these phrases and 100 of these phrases. There is going to be a link to both of these down in the description below. So if you are someone who doesn't have a lot of sales data to go through, these are going to be extremely helpful. Now, for those of you who are still watching this video, I'm going to go ahead and give you one of these phrases totally for free. I'm just going to screenshot it out of the resource and just show you how it works with all of these sub niches. Okay, so here's one of these phrases pulled directly from the resource. What the phrase is introverted but willing to discuss, and then you fill in whatever that niche is. So the best uses here are going to be hobbies, and just some examples are gardening, photography, wine. So introverted but willing to discuss wine. This is a simple, proven phrase that you can use for just about any niche that you're going into. So the way that we would use this phrase for the couple of niches that we found here, let's start with adventure cycling. So introverted but willing to discuss adventure cycling. There's your first design. The next one, introverted but willing to discuss Alabama cycling. So cycling specifically in Alabama. And the next one we've got here is Bigfoot cycling. So introverted but willing to discuss Bigfoot and cycling. This is just one of these phrases, but as you can see, it becomes so easy to create these best-selling designs because the phrase itself is proven and we're finding niches that other people aren't competing in. Guys, I really hope that you take this information and this process and you put it into use in your own business. I think you're going to be surprised by the results. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the links to the resource for the best-selling phrases and the discount to Merchant Former are going to be down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please just give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, just let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll plan on seeing you all in the next video.